The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
All right, thank you very much, Michael Watrang. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner. Mike, congratulations. A winning season guaranteed in your first year as head coach here at Carson-Newman, and you do it against a rival. Beat Tusculum 27-7, behind the back of just an otherworldly defensive performance in the second half. Minus 10 yards of total offense for the Pioneers after halftime. What did it take to get the job done against TC?
Well, I'm grateful for all of our football players and those conditions right there. That's if you're not loaded up and you're not ready to compete, you can find a whole lot of reasons for everything to go wrong. And our kids didn't respond that way. They came out on the field today. You could tell they were ready to go during the warm-up. Johnny Long and his staff was out there getting them warmed up. They were ready. Those guys were geeked and ready to go. That starts the day off right. We had some maybe little challenges as we went along there in the first half. When we talked to them at halftime, you know, every point on that board up there was a result of a turnover, every point. Mm-hmm. But it was great to see our defense come out and turn the ball over, make explosive plays on defense. Guys scored a touchdown. That was awesome. But really grateful for those guys and the way they attacked it. And then in the second half, we made sure we were all going out there to be football players and not worried about other things that were happening. And that changed the game around because, you know, we played sound on defense. We played sound on offense. We took care of the football. Just very proud of how they handled the conditions, because anywhere along the line, that one can go south in a heartbeat.
I would say, again, I'm upstairs. I'm seeing it through panes of glass, but as fired up your team has been all season. Why was that the case in, to borrow a term from Ken Sparks, a Little Eagle Sunshine?
Well, I think we talked about this morning as a football team about having your back to the wall. And when you got your back to the wall, it's you know, how you come out. You come out fighting, come out going to get after it like a Carson-Newman football player, or you get your back to the wall and, you know, you just settle for whatever happens. And, boy, I was so proud of those kids for coming out, and they had their back to the wall, and they come out and responded well.
We talked about the defense having a great second half. The offense did some stuff that is vintage Carson-Newman football. Get the ball back with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game and don't give it up.
Right.
Not to mention two 100-yard rushers in Jared Dillingham and Deontay Thomas. But when the offense did get rolling, why was it successful?
Well, I think they decided that, again, just like our defense, quit worrying about all the other things that were going on and play football. It handled both sides of it right there, to be honest with you. I have no doubt that's the way it was. And you come out and do that, and then penalties don't happen, other things don't happen. Your focus is totally in there. You know, you can come out and be so excited and be excited about playing, but you still have to have a focus of what you're trying to do. We were able to find that focus, I think, at halftime, and it showed very, very evident in the second half.
You get the big play from Darius Williams on a pick six. What happened on that play to enable him to go up, get it, and then go score?
Well, I think obviously part of that's a rush, that you get somebody up in the quarterback's face in a hurry. He's trying to get the ball out of his hand fast. That ball is cold, it's wet, it's slick. There was a lot of things put in place, but our kids were where they were supposed to be, all right? They weren't going to let somebody slip one over the top. And, man, it's great to see how excited they were for each other, that they got the turnover, that they got the pick six out of that. And to see one guy do it, but to see a whole sideline erupt was pretty special.
Again, just to focus on how amped up the team was, how meaningful is that given the circumstances, how wet it was, how cold it was?
Right. Well, I really believe that they came out and played that way and got after it. And they're sort of like me. I really didn't even notice it was that cold and that wet, to be honest with you. So, and I think a lot of that's what they were doing. And once you get into something, you know, talk about a focus, you talk about see the field, you see those things. You don't know it's raining. You don't know it's cold. You don't know the ball's wet. You just know I'm going to get my job done. I got people counting on me to get my job done. And I know it's an old thing, but it goes back to it ain't about me, it's about us. And that's it.
About believing, too, I'd say.
Yeah. It had a whole lot to do with it, yeah.
Turn your attention now to a Lenore-Rhyne Bears team that has given Carson-Newman fits over the last 4 years. This senior class has never beaten LR. What's it take to bottle these good time emotions from this one and carry that over to Hickory next week?
Well, you're right, and it's a different team. It's a different time. We don't have very many veterans playing right now, so we're a young football team, and I'm excited about them and excited about our seniors that are in there. We talked in there, hey, you came out this week, were you back against the wall? Well, guess what? You're back still against the wall. Until you finish this thing the second week of November, you're back still against the wall. So if you can maintain that, if you've got a heart strong enough and big enough to take that in and absorb it, hey, and if you just keep believing, you'll find a way to get it done.
Mike, pleasure as always. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That's Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner. Let's head back upstairs to Michael Watrang.